is where your oil goes in. Okay, right here. When you get it, it's going to look like this. Pop this front part out. Okay. Oil goes here. It holds 6/10 of a quart. Okay. When you fill it up with oil, it's going to come right up to the threads. There's no dipstick. You just fill it up right up to the bottom of these threads. And it's full. That's all. Okay, when you take out the oil, it comes out. If I can screw this thing on. You take the oil out on the bottom. Right underneath that, on the bottom, there's an oval cutout. It's going to have this little plastic piece, rubber piece. You pull it out, set it to the side, and then there's a 12 millimeter oil plug. 12 millimeter. That's what you need. Straight up the back, on the back of this oval cutout here. You see, the back curve goes right to the plug, right there. You see it? Straight there. So you want to loosen it. The first time, I've already done this on yours, but the first time it's really tight. So I'm gonna use that breaker bar. I don't want to hit you with it, because I'm gonna extend this out a little bit because it's very tight when it's first. When you do it, it shouldn't be so hard. Okay, so I got that broken. So now, and yours will be this way. Yours will already be. It'll just be hand tightened like this. Okay, so if you're going to take the oil out of this, you put your little container underneath. You hang it off the edge of the, don't drop it. Put your wrench on it. Take this oil plug out. And once it's loose, you can just take this. And then you just take it all the way out. And the oil's going to come straight down. And you're going to catch it. Just let it come until it quits. And then you take your plug. And you stick it back up in here. But I want to show you something.
So what is that type of oil?
30 weight. Just 30 weight motor oil. Okay. Regular motor oil. And there's one thing to show you here. See there's a little oil in there? You see this oil plug? There's a little washer there. When you drop it, which you probably will the first time you do it, don't let this washer come off and stay in the oil. You need this on there. So you put that washer on there and then you put it back in. It's okay to leave a little tiny bit in there. You start it. There's no oil filter to change. All you do is dump the old oil, put in new. Dump it out here, put it back in right here. Okay, I want to tighten it up. Okay, so it's ready for oil now. Okay.
So I have to find this tool, right?
You're going to need a 12 millimeter metric 12 millimeter. Just any socket set with a 12 millimeter. I like
metric?
12 millimeter, yeah. US would be like, not millimeters, it would be inches. But it'll be very common. You can get a 12 millimeter bolt, or you can get one here. Just take it with you if you want to. I didn't put it in your thing. There may be, the one that's in there, that's a spark plug wrench. It's not a 12 millimeter. Okay, so yeah, you'll have to get one. Okay, so now it's ready for oil. You emptied the old oil out. So now it's ready for oil. So we're going to take this off. And you'll get a funnel. If you'll have you one of these little, these are $1 at Walmart if you want to take one. They work real good because they got a little lip on there. You put it on a level surface. You put your funnel in there. And it holds about this much, about 6/100ths of a liter. Okay? So when you're pouring it, okay, let me do it right. Let me see a towel. You got another one? I think I just messed it up. Yeah, I messed it up. You got another one in that cabinet there. Okay. Put a little towel there, so if you overfill it, it won't go all inside. Okay. You just see how I'm watching from the side here. Look, Francis. From my angle, you can see when it starts to get full. I'm holding the funnel up on the top. So when I see the oil start to creep up the bottom of the funnel, I know I'm almost finished. See it? There it comes. So now I got the oil right up to the in the thread. As long as it's in the thread, you're good. Okay. So now your oil's in. That's all there is for an oil change. Take it out, put the new oil in. Put your lid back on, cap back on, make sure it's tight. Okay, so now we have oil.
I thought this is 240.
No, this is actually it's still 120 and it's 60 hertz. This is just for RVs.
Oh, okay.
That's the type of plug for a camper. You can buy a converter to convert this to a different kind of outlet, but still going to be 120. I'm working on it. Later on, maybe we can get you a 240 where you can run some other stuff, and we would get it directly from the factory and have it shipped to you over there. But right now, that's not happening yet. So the one you have already going over there is just like this. So you can plug here, or you can plug here. This one is best because it's rated for the full load. This one's rated for almost the full load. Either way, you're going to have to convert it from US plug over to the Ghana plug. Okay, so we got the oil done. Yours won't have this right here. Yours is pull start, okay? This one has an electric start on it, so we don't need to show you that. But your gasoline, your fuel, just runs on unleaded gasoline, okay? Goes in right here. You don't want to take this out. Look, you don't want to take this out because this catches the dirt. I'm taking it out because this is a customer's unit and I don't want to make this dirty. Okay. So yeah, and you put a little towel there so we don't get it dirty for the customer. I'll blame it on him. Okay. I'm only putting enough fuel to start this one and test it. Your unit holds approximately 2 gallons. Should run 8 to 10 hours on 2 gallons. It's good gas mileage or average. Okay. Where do I set my cap? There it is. Okay. Okay, so we got the fuel, we got the oil. This is your fuel, your other cover, put it back on. So on this one, for showing him, I want to just start it with the pull start. Well, not for the pull start. I mean, for the electric start. I don't want to confuse him on this video. Okay, this is the main power switch, on and off. That's how you turn the unit on. That's how you turn it off. This is economy mode. You want to turn that off. If economy mode is off, it's running full speed. If you want to run it in economy, less fuel, you're going to run lighter loads, like only lights, things like that. After you start it, turn that on and it'll go down really low. Make it last maybe 12 hours on the fuel. Okay, so if you're running just a computer and a light or something, try it on economy. If you can run it on economy, you're going to save fuel. If you got a really big load and you need the whole power, then you put it on, turn off the economy. Okay. You choke it when you want to start it. You turn this on. You choke it here. You pull this. Usually it should be down on the ground. It's easier to pull because it pull up. You take your choke, put it back here. Every time you start it, it's going to go fast, and then it's going to go back down like this. That's the full mode. It's the economy mode. Economy mode is more quiet, uses less fuel. You can run up to 1,500 watts in economy mode. It runs 3,300 watts in full mode. So I'm going to plug this in. 1,500 watts, so it's in economy mode, it's handling that. So I put too much load and it goes up and down and dies, then I know it's too much for economy mode. Turn the economy mode off, restart it. And if I ever go to where the green light flashes, it's too much load. Whatever I was running, it's too much. I need to take a little power off, restart it, and run it and see if the green light, whenever the green light flashes, the power will go out and it'll stop making power. It'll still run, but you have to turn it off, start it again, and it'll reset. If this red light ever comes on, it shouldn't start. That means you're low on oil and you need to add some oil or actually change the oil. It's very important. If you'll change the oil consistently, it'll last a lot longer. And that's it. When you're ready to stop it,
Now, how do you? Okay, go ahead.
you're going to stop it and just turn it off. If you're going to store it for any length of time, it's good to run it all the way out of fuel. And there's a drain on the back. If I want to get all the fuel out, I can let it run out of gas, but it won't run all that out. It doesn't have a fuel pump like your car. This little hose right here is connected to a drain. And this top left hole, see how it's kind of got a little reinforcement ring in it there? That hole lines up, the top left one lines up with a little screw inside that will drain the fuel that's in the carburetor out of this hose.
So what do you do? You
take the screwdriver like this.
Oh, hold on.
Okay. Just a flathead, regular flathead, straight screwdriver.
I can't find your hand.
Okay. You got it?
Yes.
Okay. And we put that through here. If I want to drain it, if I'm going to store it, I'm not going to use it for a while. It's best to get the fuel out. So I just opened this. You see inside of here, you may not be able to get it with the camera, but you're going to see there's a screw there that I'm going to turn with this. See this? See in there? Okay, I'm going to turn that. When I turn that, it's going to start to bring me fuel out of this. See that? That's draining the carburetor. I'm not going to drain it all right now, but it'll only take a few ounces. A little towel under there will get the rest of the fuel out. And when you store it, if you store it dry, like 6 months, or you're not going to use it or something, store it dry and it'll last you longer.
Okay.
I'm just going to get this fuel out of this hose so it doesn't get on everything. This other one is an overflow. You probably won't ever